Hi guys, what's up? You're welcome. My name is MCDIBENJA. Of course, my name is MC Benja, and this is Biggy Afterburn. Today is different. Like it looks really different because of it's the finale, like season finale. Yesterday was the grand finale, and you saw who actually walked away with 12 million worth of prizes, a brand new car. I mean, everybody's happy. Everyone knows who the winner is, but trust me, the gap between the winner and the first runner up is so massive. How can someone have 72 point something percent and the second person is coming, like there are 8 of you and someone has 70% and 7 of you are supposed to share 30%. It doesn't make sense to me. And what were you all doing? I used to say this every day, like you have to vote for these people, because if you don't vote for them, they're going to come sit right here with me and talk to them. But of course, the voting is over and we already know who the winner is. So I have some of the finalists here with me. I'm going to have them in sets. Like I have 2 now with me, and after these 2, another 2 are going to join me, just like that. And until we have all of them, I'm hoping that we have all of them because they're celebrities now. So I'm begging to talk to them. Guys, welcome on set, Mado, Magdo, and Diodene. Hi guys.
Hello, Benja.
What's up? You don't look fine. Why are you covering your face? Like why are you covering your face?
No, really. I just feel like I need a shirt today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I said he's covering his face and Johnny taking us with
I'm
shades.
promoting the Benja.
You're not promoting, it's done, you're promoting.
It's done.
Okay.
Done.
Alright, so it's great to have you guys. Congratulations to making it to the finale.
Thank you.
I mean, everybody will want to actually make it to the finale and possibly win the grand prize. But you guys made it to the finale, even though you didn't win. But like TJ said yesterday, everybody at the finale is a winner. Jado, let's start with you. How was the emotions like yesterday? I saw you when you met your wife. How did you feel at that point in time when you met your wife after 2 months?
When I first met her, I thought it was a ghost. When I dashed into her and I felt breast, I felt breath. So I now confirmed that it was human.
Yeah.
And I could hear the smell of her skin.
Okay.
And I now concluded that she was my wife.
So
But why looking so?
So what's that? So you couldn't just wait to see her, because I saw the emotions, like you kept saying that you miss your wife, you miss your children. I mean, you wanted to see them. So how do you feel after seeing them? How do you feel right now? Like, are you feeling fulfilled? Like, okay, I've seen them, they're okay.
I can now stay. I can now continue we can continue the show.
They're going to come back to the show.
There was a way for us to resume back the Biggy show.
When you're at boarding school, you go and they come around.
I feel so happy meeting her after a long time.
All right.
It's really a difficult thing that I've gone through.
All right.
To leave my family and then I stay off without talking to them. Not that I'm out of the country. I'm in the same country, but I'm incommunicado.
Yeah.
I'm unable to get there to them. It's like, it's imprisonment to me. Yeah. So seeing her, the love came back and it skyrocketed to its apex.
Yeah.
So, I value her now even more.
Did you guys spend last night together?
Why are you asking that question?
Anyway, let's move on to Magdo. Maybe Magdo's gonna tell me the truth. You guys spent last night together because you guys are in the hotel. So Magdo, how you do?
I'm fine.
How do you feel like after when you got out yesterday? You saw these people who were down there and then they were screaming your name, like shouting, like, no. How did you feel at that point in time?
That was one of the best moments of my life. That is a dream come true. That is something that I only imagined of. Like, storming into a crowd and everybody's whoa, Magdo. That was an awesome experience. I even got emotional. I could not hold it. Yeah. I felt so grateful. Yeah, even as I'm talking right now, if I'm not careful, I'll see burst out.
Your tears?
Yes.
Nobody will clean your tears.
I will clean my tears, sir.
You clean the door, don't cry. So you had this issue in the show with Angel. I had Angel on Afterburn, and she said that you were a very promiscuous man. How what? Good. Like you're a very promiscuous man. He says that you don't have regards for women, that you treat women according to your will. Like you took the pairing exercise. You guys were paired together by Biggy, and you took the pairing exercise to another level. I mean, you touch women in appropriate places and their breasts, their boards, and all that. What did you have to say about that?
That's not true. If she said I was taking it too serious.
Yeah.
I can understand in some dimensions. Maybe I request her to like save me food at
Okay.
my own time.
Okay.
Maybe I request her to bring me water at a particular temperature. Maybe I request her to do some kind of abstract things which
Okay.
is only a husband who is legally married to a man can give such orders. But if she said that I'm promiscuous, I'm touching women on inappropriate places, it's invalid, it's unfounded.
Okay.
I don't see that happening.
She said, okay, but now you said you were reacting or behaving towards her like a married man to his wife. Is it that you were looking for a safe space, like you're trying to fit because you were absent, your wife was absent within these 2 months, so you were trying to create a space where you could have somebody fit into that position at that point in time? Is that what you're trying to do?
It's not even like creating space. It was an opportunity for her to show what she can do if she's actually married.
Oh.
So I was giving her an
It was an
opportunity to
audition.
show what she can do if she's married.
It was an audition.
But she didn't prove it. She didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, she rather proved bossy. She proved stubborn. That's why I felt very uncomfortable then, and I was comfortable with Aze.
Okay.
Yeah, because Aze was different. Aze was submissive. Aze was tolerant.
Okay.
You know.
Now, talking about Aze also said that she was just to you like a friend, but you were looking at it more, that you're leaving your home, come down to their own place to sleep on her bed. You were trying to, you were taking it too serious. And then I was asking her that, is she not scared that you were married and your wife could be angry about the whole thing? And then she said that she was just playing her game and you were taking it too serious, so maybe your wife should give you a spank when you get out.
So if she's playing her game, I was also playing my game. So we have different ways to play the game.
Okay.
So to me, maybe it was a game, but to her, it was too serious. Mm-hmm. To me, I don't say anything that was too serious about it because I've not kissed her.
Okay.
I've not touched her inappropriately.
Okay.
I've like maybe touching her breast or touching her, those kind of things. I don't do that. I've never done that to her.
Okay.
I've never even sit like this and talk love
with
Aze. We've just like discussed normal talks, but maybe you see our actions, they look like we're doing love, but it was just entertainment. Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to Magdo. Magdo, it seems like relationship things were far from you in the mansion. It seems like, because everybody was trying, at one point in time, everybody was trying to click with someone, like trying to make a relationship or trying to make a friendship with someone with the opposite sex. But with you, it was kind of like relationship was far from you. What was happening at that with you?
Me, personally, I don't just know how to just fall in love. People have their own way of feeling or reacting to their emotions, but I don't know how to just go into somewhere and I just fall in love, or I just look at somebody and fall in love. That is just me. I don't judge people who easily do that, but I don't know how to fall. When I look at it, it's funny, like, hey, so people can actually be like this, but
what does it take for you to fall in love with someone?
I don't know. Let's just say coming in here, I didn't see like a place for me to come and fall in love.
Okay.
Maybe if I premeditated it, maybe I would have opened space. But coming in here, it didn't seem to me like I could get emotional.
Okay.
I could get sexually attracted. It was, hey, the thought of it, I will even laugh.
So now,
that's why if a guy approaches me about it, I will just burst into laughter. It's funny.
Oh, guys approached you. So what are these people who approached you?
If I said if.
No. It's not an if. It's not like if a guy approached me. It's like it happened.
I'm sorry that didn't come out well.
No. Don't try to deceive me. You cannot deceive me. Who are those who actually came out to you?
Oh, good adventure. That did not come out well.
I
just meant like if a guy actually did that.
My God, this is not fair. You have to say everything as it is. It's not fair. So now you were not coming into the show for relationships. Do you think that those who had relationships in the show, were they being real, or was it just a game strategy that some people were trying to use, to cajole fans to come rally behind them, because there's this whole thing like, okay, when people are shipping, like the shippers thing, don't you think about, like, for example, the Alpha and Nadine thing, the white towards patients and all that?
Actually, I'm a lover of love. Yeah, I'm a lover of love. I love die.
Hey,
Yes, I love love. So
yeah.
interpreting someone's a relationship for strategy was absolutely no. It's not. I would rather it be the last thing I think about.
Okay.
Yeah, because the relationships that were going on in the house, I've had the patience knowing why I was coaching it. I love love. I like when two people are in love. So I actually didn't want to talk about strategizing with emotions. I didn't like to mention it. I didn't even like to sit where people talk about it.
Okay. Now, Dudley, at the beginning, you were part of the whole violence gang thing, violence committee. You were part of Noni, the Clement, and the Joy, the Patience. You guys had your violence committee. That was, I don't know for what reason you guys would create a thing like that, the violence committee. And Fish had supposedly was not part of it, and this committee was always at the point of against Fish at almost every point. But there's one point at the show where everybody was on one side, and you and Fish was on the other side. Why? What changed?
Yeah, I'm a man that I don't follow crowd. Initially, it was fun to me.
Okay.
To join people and we make noise. To me, it was entertainment.
Okay.
But why I left that clique because I didn't see the objectives. What was the reasons? There was nothing that was positive about it.
Okay.
There was nothing that one could learn from it. There was nothing I was learning from it. But rather with Fish, we could discuss some very insightful things. We could discuss very important things. We could talk about creativity. Fish will always talk about cosmos. We could talk about so many important things with Fish. Honestly speaking, there are things I've discussed one-on-one with Fish, which Fish have not discussed with any other person.
Okay.
Like things about his career, things about his life out there, how he behaved towards women, how he behaved with his managers and all of that. I've also talked some detailed things to him, how I started my life, what happened to me, some detailed things which I could not share with another flatmate. So generally, I decided to go that side with Fish because it was quiet and there was a focus, there was like a positive direction.
Okay.
But without all coming together and shouting. And then the second thing was this. When you gather together, I discovered that when we gather together and maybe we'll have an argument, it becomes too serious and then we take 2 or 3 days or even 1 week for some people to get over it. But for me, when maybe we argue and we shout here, the next day I'm telling you good morning, I'm expecting you to tell me good morning, I expect also to smile back. But when I'm not getting it, it really troubles me and I was not enjoying it. So I had to quit.
So do you think that other housemates, the rest of the house, they were being too, how can I say, discriminatory towards Fish? What's your point of view about the way other housemates treated Fish? I mean, they had their own reasons. You all were gathered here, especially the finalists, you all gathered here, and you all discussed about Fish. You all discussed about some of the things that you didn't like. Like for example, Mado, you guys said a lot of things. You said like it was like an advice session that you guys were giving to Fish, and I feel like, what do you think? What do you think about the way the rest of the house treated Fish? The way they addressed him, the way they looked at him.
Yes, Fish has his loopholes. He has his weaknesses, and but the approach that other flatmates they were taking to address those things could not even make him learn from it.
Okay.
I was not with Fish because he's a good person or because he's that nice guy. No, Fish is not. It's difficult. You cannot stay with Fish.
Okay.
Yeah. I was able to live with Fish because I was not looking at those things that he's doing to hurt somebody.
Okay.
There were moments I corrected him. There were moments I shouted at him when we are just two of us. Yes. So, but the other families they expect me to come in public and shout at him and all of that. No, I was not looking at it that way. So that is it. And then another point that the other flatmates they were like. They were just so mad at him was, some were just mad at him because they have this low self-esteem.
Okay.
They think that Fish is too far up there. They feel too inferior when they see Fish. When they see Fish, they feel threatened.
I mean, were they wrong, or because the charts kind of say something of that nature? the final chart, the voting chart, kind of said something on it. Were they right for being scared? Like, okay, maybe Fish is coming, just take his money and walk away. Because the final chart, how can he has 70% and the second person is coming right down? So
No, I don't think.
Does the chart say that exactly what the
I don't think. I don't think he's having that vote just simply because he is. Just simply because of who he is.
Okay.
I think there is something that they identified in him which made him to have those votes.
Okay.
Not simply because he's a star, not simply because he's popular. No, I could win if the right things were done, if the right mobilization was done. Even though he's a star, but people mobilize for him. People mobilize, and then there were some things that people do that is actually make the crowd to say fall for him. Because what people know, what we know about him in the house, not what people know about him outside. People know about him outside to be somebody who is very positive, to be somebody who is very kind, to be somebody who doesn't want to hurt somebody. But that is the opposite of Fish. Fish is somebody who is very naughty. He wants to talk to you at his own will. He wants you to talk to him at his own time. He wants to. If there are moments that Fish, I vibe Fish already. The moment I want to drink his water, Fish is telling me that, hey, go to the kitchen and get water. There's water in his hand. He say, you the John play football. John go take water no. You didn't know. You know the way he talks.
Yeah.
So some of those things they actually play in his favor. The ignorance of the public about who really he is.
Yeah.
And then the low self-esteem of some flatmates actually help to fuel.
But did you one of the people who had a lot of clashes with Fish? It started with Patience. Patience had the whole. Before we come to you, as a woman, do you think that Patience was right when she came up with her own sexual harassment claims and everything? And because the reaction I saw with from the flatmates, especially the girls, it's unlike maybe she was overreacting or what. I want to get your point of view at that point in time. Was Patience overreacting, or was she right about what she was saying about who Fish sexually harassing her?
First of all, Dibencha, I would like to make you understand that I was not at this scenario.
Okay.
But hey, if you walk into a place and a woman is screaming and be sexually harassed, I should be a little bit skeptical. I sat back and I watched, and I had to listen. I got from one or two people who were present, who actually saw it physically happen. And I thought it was going to pass like that, but later on, it escalated to what I didn't think it would get to. Now I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel good to the way it turned out, because I thought it was something you can just trash. Like, we are confined in a place where things like that can happen. And I felt like, because I'm not that so decent of a person, but my ass has actually been touched. My ass was touched in the biggest mansion, but I didn't scream about it. Now, when she screamed about being sexually harassed, thank you, I was scared. I had to be like, but Fish, how can you? But later on, I didn't see reasons why you went that far.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't. To be honest with myself, I didn't see reasons, but I was not at the scenario. I didn't see any hand touched.
So far from that, now, if you still on the Fish issue, you are one of those people who have had multiple clashes with Fish, like multiple clashes. Like at one point in time, I felt like, is it an assignment or what? Because you're always on Fish's case. Why was that? Why was that? Is it like you identified something about him that you wanted him to change so badly and he didn't want to change it?
And I have been one of the people who have been so close to Fish at the point in our lives here. Fish is somebody that, if you're reasonable enough, you would like to be. I like good things, you understand? If you pass me, if you noticed, there are some particular people I've never clashed, even if it's an assignment or not, I will never clash with them because I know what I'm getting from them. Now, I like Fish because Fish is Fish. You understand? Every person, every music lover will love Fish. Now, I actually feel he's a nice person, but he has his attitude that I cannot take. Game or no game, Dibencha, I cannot take it. Now, the thing is, you do good, you even play a fool, and then he insults you. I'm like, really? even if it's a game, even if we are supposed to accept people for who they are, even if we are supposed to look at the positive side of people, not like this. So at the point in time, I got fed up. I got fed up of trying to please fish. I got fed up of loving fish and forgetting who Leslie is. You understand? Yeah. But still, there's a statement that he used to make. He says I used to make like this, and one moment I'm good with him, the next moment I'm shouting at him. That's to tell you that when we used to call it fly mode. When he goes to his fly mode, that's when we quarrel. If he crosses my path, I quarrel. Now when he comes back, he will always come back. Like, ma, more this na high. We will talk. But when he goes off, I don't look, I give it back to him. So he will always complain that 1 minute Mado is good with me, 1 minute Mado, I don't like it. I like when girls say, if you want to be good to me, be good to me. You know, that's to tell you that I didn't gang up against Fish. I wasn't just the type that would patronize him. Okay. Yeah.
No, Dylan, congratulations on being on the national team for national amputees and all that. You guys have a competition that's coming up. I mean, other people like your position, people with special abilities, will come on the show and probably throw a pity party, like for people to vote for them because probably I'm this person, and this is my situation and everything. But one thing I understand, one thing I admired about you is that you came into the midst of everybody and feel yourself in like everyone in the house. Like nothing was different. All the games and everything. I admire the way you actually took out time to participate in all the games, like every other person in the house. So how did you feel? What was your interior motive coming into the show when you understood perfectly well that, you know, this is how it's going to be? There are going to be challenging games like this, challenging activities like this. What was the interior? What was your motive like?
Actually, the venture, this is one of the best questions I would ever like to hear. You know, people with impairments, they do not have a wall of their own. Okay. These persons, they live in the same community with people who have no impairment. Yeah. First of all, we have to understand that impairments are either visible or invisible. Invisible. Yeah. I know you understand what I mean by visible or invisible. Yeah. You might be sitting here that seeing you with the bench you're full, but you have an impairment. Yeah. So I was coming here to close that gap of, you know, you see somebody just come in, just say, oh, this guy is moving one leg, this guy cannot play football. Oh, this guy, maybe he cannot carry water, he cannot fetch water. Maybe he cannot do this, he cannot do, maybe I cannot give him this job. Simply because this person is on wheelchair, simply because this person is that. I was actually coming in to cancel this stereotype. It's a stereotype they have placed on people with disability, which is crumbling our society. This stereotype also spread across even to women and other vulnerable persons. So I think that I have completely eradicated this notion of people sitting somewhere and feeling that because Dieudonné is on one leg, Dieudonné cannot do that. Yeah. The Benjamin will shock you. You see me sitting here. I have done things that people who do not have any physical challenge, they are unable to do. I've proven in the house, even the games. There was one game that you have to carry the egg on a spoon. Yeah. The game is timed 1 minute. You put and then you roll over a rope like a military person.
You won me.
I won Mado.
Get out.
You know. So that is just to show that potentials, your physical impairment cannot limit your potentials. A person's potentials are here in the mind. Yeah. So long as your mind is upright, so long as your mind is strong, so long as you have the right mind, you can break mountains. Yes.
Magdo, you did it before coming to you. Good job on that, and I'm sure you achieved whatever you're trying to do. And I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who actually be like, okay, maybe next year I should try too, or maybe some other time I should try. I mean, I'll be sure to the fact. Now, Magdo, you were extremely serious when it comes to activities in the house. That's one thing that I should give you credit for.
Thank you.
Thanking me and you're making like this.
Thank God, and thank you for noticing.
Abba.
Thank you for noticing. Thank you
Why
for
we even
noticing.
wear yellow? Why we even wearing yellow together? Like,
I don't know.
so back to what I was saying. You actually took a lot of interest, or you put a lot of energy when it comes to performing tasks in the house, like all the activities, the acting, the singing, and that ends you record deal that you had to do a song with Wild Ice Music. Shout out to Wild Music, Wild Ice Music for
out
that.
to McCoy.
And the rest of his team. And you also got an acting role with Evita, Ivy Pictures. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You kept saying that, or you said last night, the same thing you said last night was, my comment to the show was not to win. My comment to the show was to get to the final and to show the world what I have. How far did you achieve that?
MC, I don't know how, I don't know where I would take this bed I've achieved. You know, I wasn't really sure of how much I've achieved. We're going out there, looking at work that has been done. I've achieved. Yes, I've achieved. I forgot to mention the latest brand ambassador.
Oh, guys, sorry, I didn't forget. I was coming to that before. You heard to go there. Madam, ladies and gentlemen, the newest brand ambassador in the building. Congratulations on that too.
Thank you,
I didn't forget about you. How did I forget about something that big? I mean,
I know.
you too. So
I know.
right.
Thank you. And where were we?
Okay, you're talking about achieving the things that you came to achieve.
Yes, I think I have, because to a certain level I've been exposed. Even if I've not been exposed, then others have been exposed than a majority. That makes me think that my place there.
Yeah.
You know, only yesterday, people that I don't know, you won't imagine yesterday the top fan.
Yeah.
Was that top
Yeah,
fan
top
batch
fan batch
awards?
award, yeah.
Yes, 3 of them approached me yesterday. 1 I knew, but 2 I didn't know. So it gave me, gingered my swag a little bit. For
Like these
two
people
strangers,
there, yeah.
two strangers running up to me. You are my favorite, and I got a badge. I want faint.
Hey, wait.
It felt so good,
Yeah.
you know, it felt so good. And stepping out, looking at my phone, even though I've not been giving it yet, looking at my phone, looking at people's comments in, is it remarks? Yeah,
What was the
everybody's
craziest comment that you read about you?
The only girl who Cameroon with the top Pascaro. That's the one I've placed my hands on for now. And then they said something like, when I was evicted, somebody was like, be mommy go rest. Say be mommy go rest, your pawn at you, something of that sort. I was like,
So are you gonna bring us Achu, like, are you gonna
of course.
because
And
you kept talking about the Achu,
yes, I
Achu
kept talking about it.
Yeah.
Now it's in a different level. We're not in
It's
any
celebrity
haste.
Achu now. It's VIP
Yes.
celebrity Achu.
Yes, we are not in any haste. I want to package it. I want to bring it. I want to bring it such that even if I price you a plate for 15,000, you will buy it.
Yeah, we'll buy.
You will buy
It's
it.
celebrity Achu.
Yes,
Jenny,
we'll buy
now, what was your best moment during the 2-month stay in the mansion? What was your best moment?
My best moments were always those moments that I will come here, stand at Biggy's heart to share my story.
Okay.
My best moments were also moments where I won games.
Okay.
Games worth money.
Yeah.
Games that worth money. And my best moments were also moments which I could outsmart other flatmates, maybe in communication, maybe in some intellectual kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My best moments were those moments which I felt superior. I felt I could be happy alone.
Okay.
You know, those were really some moments for me. My also best moments were moments which I could be able to stay for 2 months without being so worried about sex. Without.
Are you sure you're not worried about sex? You said you didn't have it or you were not worried about it. No, they're 2 different things. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest to ourselves. Is that you did not have the opportunity to have it, or you did not actually want to have it?
I mean, like staying without it.
But you actually had the urge to want to have it. That's what I want to get clear.
I was not really worried about it. So
Nobody will beat you, bro. Nobody will beat you. So, but you were trying to tell me backstage, like last night, and what happened? Like you didn't sleep last night because you guys were neighbors last night. So, I don't know.
I don't know what you heard,
What's your best moment in the show?
but I'm sure you heard wrong.
What was your best moments in the show, Magdo?
My best moments in the show was when I sang. I composed a lot of songs in this mansion. I directed lots of dramas. So thanks to Jodine. So they said I'm a very good director. And I acted too. Like our last week, I opened the week with a short stage performance. I interpreted 3 characters, and I got good remarks. My best moments was when I finally won the biggest individual attacks.
Yeah.
That was the biggest individual attacks, and I won it with McCoy. Shout out to White House Music.
White House.
Yes. And then I loved the chamber session. Yeah, I loved the chamber session.
You're talking about the winnings and you go movie now.
Yes. Call my manager.
You kept talking about. I wouldn't end this session without talking about your manager. You kept talking about. Kept shouting the youngest manager
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
Yes.
So you met him. How was it like? How did you feel after the months and seeing the work that he has put
I
in?
was proud.
Okay.
Everybody was telling me, you owe your manager. You owe your money. I said yes. Everybody, even people that I've never seen. Tibencha is amazing when people that you don't know give you remarks.
And you haven't had your phone. So when
And
you have your phone, you see.
till now I haven't. They haven't given me.
Jodine, what's the way forward for you, Jodine? After the show, you've been to the show, you've had opportunity, you have exposure. What's the way forward for you now after the show?
the way forward for me, I'm looking forward to play football in Europe.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to transfer my family to Europe and keep them maybe in UK or Canada.
Okay.
While I'm moving around the world and doing businesses, coming back to Cameroon and doing things.
Do you need a publicist? Do you need a publicist, like communicator, to work with you when you're traveling? Do you need a communicator to be working with you?
Or maybe a PA.
Like PR, communications, and everything. Do you need that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a job. Who knows I'm going to guys? Like, I want to go to the UK. I want to be working with all of
Dream
you.
so.
I also want to establish businesses in Cameroon. I want to meet companies and I sign ambassadorial deals with them because my image is unique. My image is an NFT, non-fungible token, which is very valuable. You cannot find another Jodine, just me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to go out for some business with companies. I want to start with this Douala. I want to rock Douala. I want those companies to come for me and say, guy, you know, we are inspired by your courage and by who you are, your personality. We want to work with you. So I want people, I am open to everything and I'm going for those who are not able to come.
Magdo, what's the way forward for you?
The way forward for me is I'm embracing music full time.
Okay.
Yes, alongside acting. You know, music is not something that I actually really discovered here. It's something that I could use the word, it reawoke.
Yeah.
Yes, back then about 9 years ago, I was still a young brother. I used to be a very good singer. I sang in a school choir made up of only the lower seats and upper seats. I was the only first cycle student because I sang good. But growing up, when I sing in places and people would be like, you'll be a good singer, try music. I didn't like the life of an artist. I've never loved to
But now you love it.
I love it.
Yes,
Do I have a
ma'am.
choice? I grab it. Any way that open way for me, I'll grab it. I've always have an undying passion for acting, and it has not died. It is an undying passion. It can never die. But now music is what will open way for me. Music is what is dying for me.
Okay.
Yes, I'm dying for acting. Music is dying for me.
Okay.
So I embrace it. It's going to open way for me.
All right.
Yes, I'm embracing music. Oh, I'm going to release a bangerless banger. Yes.
So I just need one word for your fans out there, supporters, and Biggy Studios.
Let me start with Biggy Studio. I want to tell Biggy Studio that they've made the best decision to bring me here this 2021.
Okay.
I think Biggy Studio was even supposed to allocate some prize for me, whether I win or not. I have a package for getting them that inclusive platform where I didn't come to, because I did not actually project that strength. I think I would have been, my presence here would have been meaningless. So I want to thank Biggy Studio from the depth of my heart, that I'm super happy for this opportunity. You know, this is a free opportunity that has been offered to me, that have exposed me just for nothing, even though I know that my fans have been voting for me, but I want to appreciate Biggy Studio. So, to the supporters and the promoters out there, there are so many people who were and maybe are not happy that I came here to this space. But actually, my performance has made them to understand that it was that relevant for me to come here. The money that they have spent, the time that they have spent, you know, I want to tell them that I'm grateful, so happy. It is so priceless that I cannot pay them back. The only way that I can pay them back is to replicate the resources that I'm going to get from this exposure back to my community. Is to hold the hand of those who are behind me so that we can also move forward. Is to build that inclusive society. Yes, so that is the only way that I think that I can do to appreciate and to tell them thank you. Away from that, whatever dime that is spent, I pray that wherever that they are, the power of God is not far. They should lay their hands on the cameras, on the screens, on their phones, that whether you were suffering from whatever thing, whatever heart desire that you're hoping to have, just the fact that you spend your dime, your 100 francs for fourniture donné, God will shock you within 24 hours.
Amen.
Yes, God will shock you within 24 hours. So that is all I will say.
Okay, Magdo, what for you, from you to your fans and to Biggy Studios?
First of all, Biggy Studios. I love this place. I love Biggy Studios. I love Biggy's mansion. I won't miss it. And I love Biggy. I love the voice.
You love Biggy?
I love Biggy. I used to say that I'm crushing on the voice. I'm crushing on the voice.
Okay.
You know,
they see us, they don't love us.
I'm crushing on the voice. I'm sorry, but I'm crushing on the voice.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And this is my lifetime opportunity. I'm so grateful. You know, I'm grateful. I used to say that they've made it so easy for me. Yeah, I've always been that kind of person. I like stardom, I like shoo, I like to be seen, I like to do things that will be noticed. Now, I dreamt of a life of a star. Now, they made it so easy for me. And to my fans, I cannot even imagine how much people have invested in my life. I'm the only girl, no, let me not blackmail people. I am one of the 2 flatmates who have been up for eviction from day 1, back to back. 8 times, let's say 9 times, because I was voted till the last day. I cannot even imagine how much people have invested on me in my life. I'm so grateful to whoever, my family, eventually my family. I'm grateful to my father, my mother, my grandmother, my aunties. They have been so supportive. My whole community, Magdo's Nation, they save betters for their safest bets. You know.
All right, guys, it's been amazing talking to you too. It's been a lovely chat, an educative one, and that.
Talking to the bencher.
I've been telling everybody from day one and saying that the more important thing is that Biggy Studios are giving you the opportunity, has given you the platform. It's for you now to utilize it. They give you lemon for you to do lemonade out of it. So I wish you guys luck out there. And make sure you grab all the amazing deals that are going to come your way, and make sure you present all the deals
Definitely
the way they are supposed to be presented.
I will grab.
I mean, yeah, I know how it is when you guys are out there. It's going to be crazy. Just keep being strong and never stop being strong.
Thank you.
All right, guys, it's been good for us right here at Biggy Afterburn with this first set of flatmates, and the next set of flatmates are getting ready to join us on set. But first, before we go, and you guys didn't even ask me when I was wearing a cap. Anyway, don't ask me. You get to know why I'm wearing a cap sometime in the future. It's not for fashion or something. No, it's not. But I'm just wearing a cap. But sometime you're gonna know why I'm wearing a cap. So see you guys in the jiffy bed. First, let's have a commercial break, and after that, we get back to gear with our next set of flatmates who are gonna be talking to us on Afterburn. I'll be right back.
talk to Biggy about it.
Yes, Biggie, I intend to, I was praying if there's a way I could talk to my wife or the way I could talk to my kids. I would have been so happy, I would have been so spirited.
And some key mistakes which I've been mentioning from you, from this mansion, brings to work.
When I saw you, my heart beats like the waterfall of mention.
Really?
Yeah, my heart beats.
What do you do? What's your name again?
I need to say the name.
So, man, wait, the winner, Bonga. As a winner, he decides everything, you know, go take you in that position. He go hand down for you jumpa. When you jumpa, then I wait till sit down. So that's why they use the pass or captain, the end for them.
Biggie, first of all, the reason that I choose myself is because I've shown that I'm a diverse human being. I show that I'm a talented human being. I've done all tasks here. And Biggie, there are still many things I can do which I do not yet have the materials to do them, which I believe that with your supply, I can do so much craft here. That is why I choose myself to be the winner.
A big cook, normally you be white material. Normally you be white material. See, she fine girl now, she sweet girl now, she said girl now. Full of shop, babe. How you take it?
Mabdo, you have 5 seconds to sit.
Plenty of my one begin the name of Junior. You want to begin head to go to you see the name of Junior. You come over and come out begin to when number begin with a producer fine. You get to come over and come and have that. You come over and come and have the name of Junior. That one you know the name of the senior. Yes. I beg you. An issue with looking at people and judging them already, like
This week,
music. Make me. I had my first studio session, and according to other flatmates, it was perfect.
Bolder and beautifully strong. 5 years gone, many more fruitful and endorseful years to come.
I'm not happy. I'm stressed out.
Does the mother say upload? Because you are drawing my attention. An influencer woman in your community and in the world at large.
still my name is MCD Benja, and of course this is Biggy Afterburn. Before we went on break, we're talking to Jodene and Magdo. I mean, it was an amazing chat with these two finalists of Biggy 2021, brought to you by Biggy Studios. It's been an amazing season. I mean, I said it from the beginning. We said it in the beginning that it's going to be an amazing season. We said that there are a lot of innovations that are going to be done. We said a bigger house, we said good sound quality, good image. And trust me, I'm so happy at this point in time that everything that we said from day one actually came to realization. And you all can testify to that. I want to give a big shout out to all the comment section, association members. Shout out to you all. You guys made this show a great one this season. And shout out to all those who won. Like guys, I want to explain this thing. Those who had the award for comment section top fan badge. It's not like the only people who had top fan badge. All top fans were selected and brought into the mansion, and your favorites, your finalists, were asked to pick a name each. And the house captain was asked to pick 3 names, so making all the names 10. And trust me, the 10 people you saw on the Biggie page were the people that your favorite flatmates picked. So it was not Biggie who decided that these are the people that were going to award the prizes, because there's so many top fans. They can't actually award everybody. So but I would say you all are winners, because you all have been there from day one up to this point in time. You guys are still there on the comment section with us. Thank you all very much. And so without wasting much time, we have 2 gentlemen right here sitting with us, and they're going to be talking to us. We're going to be having a dissection throughout their stay in the Biggie Mansion, and now that they're out, what's the way forward for them? Because they're finally they're stars, celebrities. I'm opportunity to see with celebrities and talk with them. Guys, welcome Clement. Enfin bro. Mesdames et messieurs, Adash. Papa?
Yeah.
Enfin.
Yeah, je suis là, bro.
I heard you speaking in English in the house. You're trying to... Tu m'apprends l'anglais dans la maison. Comment ça passe?
C'est pas facile, non. C'est pas facile pour quelqu'un qui est venu dans la maison et qui ne connaissait pas plus de 10 mots en anglais. Maintenant, tu viens à la maison pour t'intégrer, pour discuter avec les gens. Pour être sociable, il faut parler les 2 langues. Okay. Et c'est difficile. Donc, il a fallu que je mette mon cerveau en jeu. Je demande à Biggy qu'on me donne un bout de papier avec un stylo. Okay. J'écrivais les mots, je demandais l'aide des personnes. Il me donnait les mots pour pouvoir facilement m'intégrer.
Oui.
Donc, c'était pas facile. C'est une autre école. Les gens peut-être se disaient que... les gens voient peut-être que quand tu viens ici à Biggy, tu viens pour t'amuser, oui. Tu viens manger, dormir et boire, oui. Danser. Pourtant, en fait, ton cerveau réfléchit. Moi, par exemple, mon cerveau réfléchissait à créer des activités, à travailler mon anglais pour bien parler avec les men. Les men aussi, lui aussi, au début, ne parlait pas très bien français. Mais
tu as fait 2 mois dans la maison de Biggy. Ouais. Quel est le message pour vos frères qui parlent en français, qui connaissent Biggy Studios? Ce sera pour les gens qui parlent en anglais. Quel est le message que tu sortais avec?
Bon, pour moi, c'est pas parce qu'on écrit Biggy Studio que forcément ça veut dire que c'est un mot et c'est un truc qui concerne uniquement les gens qui parlent en anglais.
Oui.
Biggy Studio, c'est une marque.
Ok.
Donc, une marque n'est pas forcément dit que c'est pour une certaine personne. Une marque, c'est destiné à tout le monde.
Okay.
Ce qui veut dire que Biggy Studio, c'est pas... J'aime pas trop les gens qui disent que Biggy Studio, c'est uniquement pour une région.
Okay.
Biggy Studio, c'est pas une région,
c'est pour tout le Cameroun.
C'est pour tout le monde, même pas les Camerounais, peut-être même ceux qui regardent dans d'autres pays, qui veulent venir profiter. Oui. Ils viennent profiter pour tous ceux qui veulent s'exprimer. Donc, c'est pour tout le monde. La preuve, bon, moi, je n'étais pas au courant avant l'année passée, je n'étais pas au courant de cette plateforme.
Yeah.
Mais dès que j'étais au courant, directement, j'ai essayé de postuler avec certains de mes amis.
Oui.
Mais c'est moi qu'on a choisi. Et j'ai profité. Aujourd'hui, je suis arrivé en finale. Bon, je suis content. C'est pas uniquement pour les gens. C'est pour tout le monde, en fait.
So, Clement, how far?
I'm good, Benja. Just tired from the yesterday.
Enjoyment or yesterday?
Enjoyment. The party was damn good, man.
How you been? Like 2 months in the mansion. How was the experience for you? The general experience. How is it?
The experience is amazing, man.
You ate. Yeah, there was too much food for you to do.
No, aside food.
Yeah.
There were moments when I was in my high times, when
okay.
I had fun. I really bonded with some flatmates. There were moments when I went low. Like, I almost quit. Like, seriously, there were moments where I said, man, let me go home, I'm tired. Because the mental stress here was too much. The emotional torture, especially tax given by Biggy, that tax that we could not mention here, but
Yeah.
it was mentally breaking.
Yeah. So now social media has that. You became so comfortable because you thought that you had this social media influence. Because you're a social media influencer and you were on the show. So social media has that you actually put no effort in the game because you thought that your following that you had on social media, on all your platforms, is actually a leverage that you could lean on to survive in the game. What do you have to say about that? What strategy?
Really, I thought I was not comfortable. Maybe they were not watching well. Because when I got here, first of all, this is a reality TV show.
Yeah.
It was not like if I came here and I was sleeping. I participated in every task and I make sure I put in my best. I shared what I could share because I cannot want to speak about something I don't know about. I spoke about what concerns me, what I know, my expertise.
Yeah.
And I participated in every task. I made the house entertaining, I made fun, I make sure that I tried to bond with every flatmate. So I think so far I did great. I said they were wanting something extraordinary from me, but I'm sorry.
This is Clement that we know on social media.
Yeah.
We should see a lot of things from Clement.
Yeah, they're expecting a lot of stuff from me, but I'm very sorry that maybe what they wanted, but
so now you Queen Mother and Joy with the vibe of each party night in this place until when Joy left. You and Queen Mother were left in the mansion. You danced like from start to end, and alcohol don't really like you.
Is that a compliment or any sort?
No, I'm just advising a bro because I've already been watching. Like when you have a few bottles and we see a different bro in that aspect. Now let's talk about the violence gang. What was all that? Like you had a violence committee.
Like the word violence, people always think violence. There's a name that they give to something that doesn't directly means.
That means different.
Yeah, that means different.
Okay.
Violence was created to stand out for those who had no voice. Yeah, because I noticed the first day, the first week they were looking down on Dodone.
Okay.
The first week they were attacking Dodone back and forth. Every flatmate was throwing shots at him.
Yeah.
So Dario was there, on the right, Joy, I think some other few flatmates I couldn't remember. And Patience was there, but she was not really participant. Yeah. So the main aim of violence was not to initiate violence. The main aim of the violence committee was to defend those who felt like they were trying to push them back on their own. They looked down upon them. So the first person we were protecting was Jody because the first week, Jody, when he took the captaincy, I noticed that there was laissez-faire attitude. Everybody could talk to him anyhow. Everybody could insult him, and so I believe that if we're together and someone is trying to bash him or trying someone to attack him, wants to bounce on that person, the person automatically stops because he's afraid. Yeah.
So guys, I just want you guys to pardon my French. I know French, but I don't speak French in the afternoon that well. I speak French. Mon français ça sort bien à nuit. C'est pas après-midi.
What's interesting about French, quand je suis venu ici, je ne comprends pas le français, mais je suis surpris que vraiment, j'ai fait 2 mois ici, je peux parler, je m'embrouille quand même, mais j'essaie de mettre les mots grâce à Adash. Quand j'ai demandé à lui, il me donne les mots. Il a fait un bon travail.
On s'aide, non? On s'aide. Le tout c'est que moi j'ai une tête un peu difficile pour les langues.
Ok.
Je comprends.
Pour moi, le moment préféré pour toi, Adage, mon moment préféré de toi dans le manoir, c'est le moment que les jours de la couture. Donc, tu représentais le culture des Nord-Ouest et tu as fait une bonne chose là-bas. Wow. Quel est votre moment préféré dans le manoir?
Je sais pas, moi je suis quelqu'un qui enjoy tout. Moi, enjoy tout, les gars. Même quand, par exemple, les moments préférés, pour moi, c'est quand peut-être quelqu'un fait une blague, tout le monde rit, tout le monde est content, il y a la paix. Ouais, c'est comme Biggy m'a fait écrire mon premier poème depuis que je suis né. C'est mon premier poème parce que même à l'école, je fuyais ça. Et après, j'ai vu que j'ai écrit le poème, mais moi j'ai écrit le poème avec le cœur, où j'ai pensé à ma tante qui m'a laissé. Et ça m'a sorti des émotions. Ouais, quand j'ai gagné la tasse de Dan, je me suis moqué de il avait mal. Il était comme ça.
I almost killed him. The guy depressed me. I was like,
coming to that, Clement, you were so pissed off because you didn't win.
Yeah.
I watched that. I watched it, and I saw the results that were passed, and you didn't even know one of the winners. Why were you so frustrated about
Man,
it?
there's a thing about losing. There's a spirit about losing. If you put my talk PG, I'm not permitted to speak in PG.
Go ahead.
If they put Jambo, if you don't go for Babenda, you put Jambo. It don't matter the money. If you put 50, if you can't sell Kote 50, another man said 50. The problem is that money. The problem is that feeling we don't lose. Understand? The money is small, but that feeling we. The same man they fight keep person because 50. They feel it. So when I lose, there's this feeling in me that I hate losing. It's terrible. It's a bad place.
Please don't. I want to ask you a question. And please don't tell me food moments. What was your best moments in the show?
My best moment was when I was maybe first of all annoying people in a not getting anger but just teasing them. I love when I tease Adash.
Okay.
And he's always making when I tease. I love to see that reaction of him. I just love teasing flatmates and seeing the other naughty side of them.
Okay.
I love playful moments too when everybody's gathered out. I don't like when places are too quiet, when everybody's sleeping around.
Yeah.
I always try to bring interesting games like the day we played hide and seek. That was one of the most interesting moments.
I mean that night, I don't know what you guys were doing.
Yeah. People had to go and hide under the freezer. People almost died, man. That moment that I really love dancing, party times.
Yeah.
When party time comes up, man, no, it's not even the alcohol. There's a vibe. It's not even the alcohol. There's a vibe when everybody's dancing. There's a joy. It's even about the alcohol. There's a joy that comes when everybody's happy, when everybody's in one accord, when the energies are synchronized, everybody's dancing and playing. Yeah, I love those moments because at that moment I'm able to freely use my mind positively.
Qui est ton flatmate préféré dans le 10 mois que tu as fait dans le manoir de Biggy?
Moi, les gens me prenaient ici souvent comme un fou. Parce que j'aime le fou. Et la personne le plus fou de la maison, c'est qui? C'est Fiche. Le gars est fou. En fait, souvent, Fiche, en fait, c'est mon flatmate préféré.
Okay.
Là, les réactions, souvent, tu es comme ça, tu te dis que, mais est-ce que quelqu'un de normal peut faire un truc comme ça? Mais au lieu de te fâcher, moi, au lieu peut-être de me fâcher, gars, il n'y a rien. Si vous me fâchez, c'est que je veux couper le moment là. Mieux, je me libère, je commence à arrêter qui fait ses conneries ici là.
Oui.
Bon, le flatmate, c'est lui, gars, c'est lui qui m'a. En fait, j'aimais son comportement, surtout quand il était un peu fou, pas quand il était normal. J'aimais quand il était fou, il commençait à crier pour rien dans la maison. Et la personne qui, bon, je parle une fois les deux, la personne qui m'a le plus énervé dans la maison, c'est là, oui. Le petit frère, c'est là. Il est méprisable. Parce que je suis ici là, moi je peux pas cacher.
Okay.
Je suis ici là, il m'énervait tellement parce que tu dis à quelqu'un, fait ça. Et il sait qu'il normalement il doit faire ce que tu dis parce que c'est la logique, c'est ça que tout le monde fait. Oui. Mais le mec, il ne fait pas, il fait ce que les gens ne font pas. Et quand tu lui dis que ce que tu fais n'est pas bien, c'est encore là, il profite encore, il te chauffe. Oui. Bon, moi, au début, gars, il n'a pas supporté. Au début, tu sais, il n'y a pas de stratégie au début. Gars, quand il partait dans la chambre, il appelait son nom. Clément. Sinon, Clément. Biggy, ça fait 6. Et il a encore Clément. Donc, c'est lui qui a fait passer m'énerver. Mais bizarrement, avec le temps, on a commencé à parler, on a commencé à rire. Oui. Gars, j'ai compris que c'est un gars frais parce qu'on partage, on fait presque le même business dehors. On a des business qu'on fait qui sont similaires. Okay. Et on a appris beaucoup, gars. On a beaucoup discuté. Là, tu connais encore même mieux les gens. Parce que de prime abord, quand tu vois quelqu'un, tu le juges sur ce qu'il fait. Mais tu oublies de juger un peu, tu juges sur ce qu'il est. Tu oublies de juger. Il faut aussi apprendre à connaître pour mieux juger son cœur et ses capacités. Donc, pour moi, les deux personnes, bon, lui m'a beaucoup élevé.
Diamond était là hier. Tu as vu Diamond?
Ouais, j'ai été content de voir Diamond.
Dis-moi, qu'est-ce qui se passe avec vous?
Biggy nous a mis en paire.
Okay.
C'est ça qui a...
Tu as profité?
Non, gars, bon, c'est pas comme si... Bon, nous sommes les hommes, tu vois. Tu es assis sur ta table. Sur ta table, nous sommes en train de prendre un jus. Oui. Tu vois un billet 10 000 sur la table qui est là-bas devant. Oui. Tu ne vas pas vouloir partir prendre le billet 10 000 là. Voilà. Donc, en fait, donc, c'est un peu ça. Biggy nous a mis en paix. Maintenant, nous, au début, on s'est dit que, ok, gars, moi, je suis quelqu'un que j'aime gagner quand je fais quelque chose. Même si il n'y a pas j'aime gagner. Même s'il n'y a pas l'argent, j'aime gagner seulement pour rien. Donc, j'ai dit qu'il faut qu'on prenne ça au sérieux. On apprend à se connaître. On s'est raconté nos vies. C'est là donc, à force de se raconter nos vies, l'amitié s'est créée. Donc, c'était la personne sur qui on pouvait discuter, je demandais des conseils, même si souvent elle était têtue, elle n'écoute pas aussi les gens. Et elle ne veut pas vraiment écouter quand elle est fâchée. Bon, mais c'est la personne avec qui je m'entendais bien. Donc, quand elle est partie, ça m'a choqué. Quand elle est partie, ça m'a choqué vraiment parce que le lendemain, j'étais un peu perdu. Mais Fischer est venu me prendre, elle a dit que gars, je sais que tu as mal, nous sommes là, on va continuer à jouer. Bon, pour la personne que je voulais vraiment voir hier, quand je suis sorti, après que j'ai fini de voir ma youyou, après que je me suis assis, elle est venue là, j'étais content, je l'ai serré dans mes bras. Toute la nuit on était ensemble, on a passé toute la nuit ensemble, discuter jusqu'à... C'est la personne qui... Bon, c'est ça.
Clement, Angel said something when we were talking in Octagon. She said that she looked at you like a kid that she was trying to nurture, and you made understand with her that you like older women, and that sparked a lot of controversy on social media. One of your biggest supporters, Noah Bond, and people were relating Angel's
story to
Angel's
her.
statement to her. Like, so what's just explain to us, like, I mean the comment section want to understand what was happening. What's that circle?
First of all, I understand Cameroonians. Cameroonians will never support you, like genuinely. They want to see you. Nobody wants to associate with failure.
Yeah.
You understand? So Cameroonians, I've discovered that Cameroonians want to see you work yourself out to that point when you're almost killing yourself to prove yourself over and over again before they notice that you're doing something positive.
Yeah.
I can count the thousands of things that I've done positive online, but everybody, when I do something like it's not normal, that's what they come and pick out. I've tried like many times. It's something I've tested over the years. Like 2 years, I've been on social media. I've been trying to grow pages, trying to push myself, push my platform, but I discovered that the more you kill yourself, you post positive stuff, encourage people, support businesses, Cameroonians will never notice that and say congratulations. I don't need applause, but then again, I discovered when you're in something very controversial, that's when all eyes are on you. Like those things that affect me, I'm responsible for what I say. There's nobody to come and check how I live my life. I choose to show you what I want to show you. That's based on you to judge. Yeah. I choose to show you. Yeah, I choose to show you what the things you want to see. You will not disturb me anyway. You will not disturb my business.
Yeah.
Understand? So that story, I just want to allow them believe what.
Then you continued with your ex fighting with Noraban on social. Have you had your phone? Have you had your phone? Like,
yeah, I had my phone yesterday. I saw his story.
Did you see the fighting that was going on between
I don't want to tell
Noraban on social media? The comment section was busy saying that the sugar mommy is fighting the ex because he's become famous, and then they are fighting the places.
First of all, I'll start by saying Nora Brown is a pillar in entertainment in Cameroon. She has sponsored one of the shows in Bamenda. She has sponsored another show in Boya, Yaoundé. She has hosted many events. She has done projects that has helped Cameroonians in general. Okay. Last year, she gave 500,000 francs to the winner of our music contest festival, but I was shocking that Cameroonians did not pick that up and share it. She was one of the sponsors of Kwan's career, but I don't think Cameroonians really given her credit. But it's called the moment that Cameroonians noticed that Noraban is a little bit close to Clement. They were like, guys were inboxing me and threatening me, like literally, older men were inboxing me and threatening me, say, bro, you do that kind of hunger. I said, go and comment on that, go and ask her, inbox. So when she was doing all those beautiful things, when I was doing all those good things, you not see me, you just wait the moment you just hear that I'm happy, just suspecting I'm having something to run. That's where you know me until you even have the guts to inbox me. So I discovered that at the beginning, I was not even thinking to that direction, like it just came as a surprise because when Noraban comes to Cameroon, people around will bet me weakness. I'm always a person, I'm that boy that is always, when I have a friend, I'm loyal to a fault. Any person that I meet and I love that person, I trust that person, I'm always loyal to a fault. So maybe they misinterpret that loyalty for something else. Anytime Noraban comes to this country, I'm always like a handbag. I'm loyal to all my friends. When I'm with you, I'm with you. So maybe they misinterpreted it for something else. And for the ex, I don't even like to call her my ex because someone as I talk, an ex always a bitter a bitter someone. So no matter how good you do, no matter the beautiful things you do to people, no matter the great impact you bring, they will never ever see you in a positive way. So I just told Nora about one thing. I know that when you're loving someone, you might go extra miles for them. But there are moments where you just have to let things go. You just have to let. I believe that she did all those things out of love for me, out of that loyalty. Because I discovered that many people did not even understand what the game was all about. They don't understand this was a game. The game was meant to stretch us. It was like a movie script. Okay. Although it's a reality TV show, that things that you don't expect that will be done here to please you. We were here to entertain them, and that's what we came here and did. I might not be the winner, but when I reached the finals, means I've made progress.
So last question. Wearing the Mokogang t-shirt.
Yeah.
Was it a strategy? And if it was, are you kind of like, are you at one point disappointed right now that they didn't actually, because you are a very active member when it comes to that fan base. Do you think that they actually stood by you, or are you disappointed at the way they reacted to your stuff?
First of all, let me start from the beginning. Boko Gang, maybe people thought it was strategy, but the truth is Boko Gang, when Boko Gang was created, I was one of the pioneer members, one of the very, very first members to come with the idea. Boko Gang existed long ago, but the idea of bringing as an organized way of carrying out activities in the community, I was one of the pioneer members, and till today I'm still one of the pioneer members of acting pioneer members of the Boko Gang. So I think it's 3 years now too. So at the beginning, there was no intentions. I never knew that I would find myself in Biggy. 2 years ago, I never knew I would find myself here. So I was just doing that basically, first of all, for the love from Boko. If you notice, I love, if you have watched this reality TV show, I don't know any English song, any pure English songs. All of my songs are mostly pure Mboko rap. So I developed that love for Jovi because of his Mboko culture. That's how the Mboko Gang came about. I've been loyal to them. As I said, when I'm loyal to people, I'm loyal to the fault. I can do anything to see they succeed. And again, I will not say I'm disappointed in Mboko Gang. Bringing that t-shirt was a way of showing that I belong. Everybody wants to belong somewhere. Nobody will tell me, I was beating my chest, full chest, like, yes, I brought it because I wanted to belong. You understand? Nobody would like to be somebody, and there's nobody that is an island. You must always like to have a family that has their backup. Like, I wanted to be proud that I have Mboko Gang behind my back, but I will not say I'm disappointed. There are people there that never supported me. Well, I see they still played a role in me reaching the finals, though the backlashes were too much from them, but there were core members that still knew Clement. They watched me and they saw something different, but they knew that inside this boy is not what they're seeing. Yeah, they kept that loyalty from day one. I don't want to call names, but there are members from the Boko Gang that kept that loyalty from day one.
Adash, quand tu as sorti le manoir, tu es au podium. Tout le monde rit ton nom, Adash. Qu'est-ce que tu as fait?
Moi, je suis un gars qui ne me prend pas la tête, ça m'a rien fait. Ça m'a rien fait. Je savais que les gens devaient sortir, je savais que c'est la réaction normalement des gens qui apprécient ce que les autres font. Donc quand je suis sorti, les gens crient Adash. Je n'ai pas pleuré comme le bootman, c'est là.
J'ai tué, pas comme
ça. Ça m'a rien fait, j'étais content qu'ils appellent mon nom, oui. Mais bon, j'étais content. J'étais content. Mais dans mon cœur, ça ne chauffait pas. Je voulais que tu
pleures ici. Quand tu étais ici, tu pleures ici.
Non, j'ai pleuré pour toi. Parce qu'on a appelé, parce qu'on a interviewé You. Ça m'a sorti mes émotions. C'est pas facile. Tu fais 2 mois, tu ne vois pas ton bébé. Après, tu n'écoutes même pas sa voix. Rien. Après, tu écoutes sa voix là-bas. Ça sort les émotions, gars. C'est ça qui m'a fait, j'ai pleuré. Si tu veux, va pleurer, va me travailler, j'ai pleuré. J'ai écouté la voix de ma fille, j'ai pleuré.
C'est toi qui as arrangé la musique de Biggy, de Revolution.
Oui.
Comment ça passe? Et le mouvement si a fait le concours.
I saw the video online, I was confused. I saw the background.
Comment ça passe?
Bon, c'était la première fois pour presque tous les flatmen d'enregistrer quelque chose, Or, Fish et moi, ils sont des habitués. Moi, j'ai même un studio chez moi, donc je suis constamment au studio. Je vis au studio même. Donc, j'avais seulement peur Parce que quand tu enregistres, quand tu fais la prise de voix de quelqu'un, il y a certaines caractéristiques peut-être que moi je veux dans la voix de chaque personne, tu vois. Donc j'avais seulement peur de la réaction et que les gens ne devaient pas mettre l'énergie qu'il faut pour que ça donne ce que ça devait donner. Mais j'ai été surpris que les gars avec la niaque de vouloir faire bien, de vouloir bien faire. Comme lui c'est lui la personne qui a mis plus d'énergie. Il y a aussi j'étais surpris de tout le monde. Pour la première fois au studio, ils ont essayé de faire le maximum. C'est vrai que la veille, quand même, on a répété pour que le lendemain, on ne prenne pas trop de temps. Donc, j'étais surpris que tout le monde essaie de faire du mieux qu'il peut. Et ils étaient contents de vivre cette expérience à Biggy Studio. Biggy Studio, tu as un studio à l'intérieur du studio, c'est la magie. Donc, c'est vrai que je voulais encore avoir plus de temps pour pouvoir ajouter des petits trucs, mais j'ai pas eu le temps, mais ça s'est bien passé, j'étais très content c'est que tous ceux-là, ils vont se rappeler de moi toute leur vie. Je suis aussi encore dans l'histoire du Biggy Studio, le premier arrangeur qui a arrangé un son à l'intérieur du Biggy Studio, mais la sauce.
So Clement, what's the last words that you had for fans and Biggy Studio out there?
I'll start with Biggy Studio. First of all, I'd like to thank Biggy for this platform. Truly, this platform has been a life-changing process for me. There are things that I've learned here, there are realities that I've seen here, there are life-changing process that I've undergone here that I think my life will never be the same again, positively. Yeah. And for the fans, I would like to inform them that never judge a book by its cover. Okay. I would like to also inform them that they should expect greater things from me as I am out now. I'm ready and energetic. I'm also ready for any partnership. I'm ready for any business proposal. Okay. I'm ready for any positive correction. I don't want me to enter my inbox and tell me, say, if you do not, so why not do that? So if you want to do it, if you apply, tell them apply, can't do that. Understand? If you say easy, because easy we shouldn't talk. Yeah. But, you know, if you can't do the work, yes. So for anybody that is coming with negative comment in my inbox, no, I'll attack you. But if you're coming positively, I'll receive you well. Okay. I'm open for advice. I'm open for business proposals and what have you.
Okay, Adash, you're able to message that to both fans et Biggy Studio.
Bon, moi je suis content d'abord que les gens m'ont permis de d'arriver jusqu'en finale parce que là, honnêtement, moi je savais que je devais venir maximum faire une semaine. Okay. Maintenant ça m'a surpris que chaque semaine j'étais toujours là jusqu'à arriver en finale. J'ai été beaucoup surpris par moi-même d'abord parce que Biggy Studio ça te sort, ça te pousse aux limites. Ça a l'air facile à la télé mais à l'intérieur ça travaille. Donc j'étais content. J'aimerais aussi que ceux qui nous ont regardés encouragent les autres personnes ici l'année prochaine à participer et à encourager pour que cette émission devienne une émission incontournable au Cameroun dans la promotion des talents. Parce que si tout le Cameroun regarde Biggy Studio, ceux qui vont sortir, ils auront beaucoup d'opportunités. Et tu sais, chez nous on dit que si c'est que dans une famille, si une personne seulement réussit, c'est que c'est toute la famille qui a réussi. Donc ça va booster, il va ouvrir les portes à plusieurs autres personnes. Donc il faut qu'on encourage cette émission parce que moi, je suis satisfait. Parce que moi j'ai pris mon téléphone, les gens m'ont appelé, les gens que je ne connaissais pas, ils m'ont envoyé des messages pleins. Jusqu'à j'ai même pas, j'ai au moins encore plus de 300 messages là, que je ne peux même pas, que je n'ai pas répondu. Je me suis déconnecté. Les gens m'appelaient, ma famille m'encourageait. Des gens que je ne connais pas. Donc pour moi ça me donne la joie au cœur. Et il faudrait que tout le monde aussi apprenne, vienne profiter de ça. Et Biggy Studio, c'est une émission qui promouvoit le vivre ensemble. L'unité, la fraternité, la convivialité. Donc, ce n'est pas une émission où on vient pour essayer de nuire une personne. C'est une émission où tu viens pour essayer de montrer que malgré nos différences, nous sommes unis, nous sommes des frères. Okay. Donc, pour moi, il faut promouvoir toujours ça.
Ok. Bonne chance, Clement. Good luck with your endeavors out there. Like I always say, Biggy Studios give you the opportunity, gives you the platform, gives you lemon, and it's left for you to do a lemonade out of it, a very nice one at that. So it's been great talking to you two. And I know you understand English right now, so I'll just end at that level because my French is tired.
No,
I guess you.
Okay, really. Thank you guys very much for being there with us right here on Biggie After Burn, and we'll be talking to Adash and Clement. Please, if you laugh my French, you know how a top fan badge. We'll take away a top fan badge on that comment section. Please, we'll not take it up. Don't laugh. Just don't laugh.
My English.
Alright, guys. See you guys in a bit. After this jingle break, we'll have another gentleman who has made money. Probably he's going to give you guys money in the comment section. Just wait, he's coming. After this jingle break.
Adash record et nous présentement sont.
Il rentre à la maison. Il aimait toujours accompagner le maître à la maison, chez lui, il montait, il descendait, il rentrait toujours chez lui tard. Je me suis posé la question de savoir pourquoi mon ami rentre à la maison tard. Une énergie que vraiment j'aurais aimé être à leur place, mais juste en temps derrière et en regardant ça, je suis comblé de joie. Donc, merci à vous.
En français, vous n'avez pas suivi.
Spend that energy. You don't spend energy for others. I don't do anything like that. Any man get paid for energy. The man get paid energy. The energy is best. You don't.
I promise my future self that I will fall in love, spread love, impact community, and give out the free spirit vibe. I also promise my future self a quality people to vanish lifestyle. See you soon, bro.
Samsung no day. If you want to kill it, we will die. We will never come out for Biggie video.
Clement. May as well follow Azinel.
This is Biggie After Burn. Of course, we are talking to your favorite athletes, finalists. I mean, those people who had the opportunity to stand on the stage for the finale. And of course, my next guest is somebody who had the opportunity to touch money. You understand? Somebody who had the opportunity to touch money, and right now, you guys know what it means. So he's gonna move us all the comment section and station. He's gonna send you guys money. Guys, welcome my next guest for the moment, Bishop. Baba, how far? I give a moon number one after. No, after. Congratulations on becoming the second winner. I mean, I don't know why, but so many people had this whole idea that you're not going to make it this far. And it shocked so many people that you made it this far and you actually made money out of it. So how was the whole experience? And how do you feel after last night?
Well, after last night, I won't blame those who underestimated my force. I had an army behind me that was very quiet.
Yes, silent.
And they were doing exactly what they have to do at the forefront now. Yesterday was a very great day for me. Before coming to the biggest mansion, I was sure, very certain, that I cannot leave the mansion without seeing the finals.
Okay.
Even though I was doubting if I would win, but I knew
that the last day will meet me in Biggy's mansion. And he met me, and I emerged second.
Winner up.
With a whooping sum of 1 million francs.
Is this guy a millionaire?
You want to be sure actually, yes, actually last night.
I said to myself, there's nothing I cannot do because I've undergone several trains, a lot of trains. So I can read human behavior. So when I was coming, I said to myself,
Votei kama.
Aji. Had a little bit of discussion, arranging some stuff with me and Bishop. So Bishop, recount your moment from day one up to this point. How was it like from getting to the mansion and possibly emerging as a second runner up, living with a sum of 1 million francs? You're a millionaire in CFA.
well, let me say from day one to yesterday, before coming, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy one. So I already bear on my mind, knowing that I'm coming to meet a whole lot of people and different characters and how I can manage the characters. So when I came in, I kept my temperature at a medium size. So nobody can get me hot or too low. You know, I just kept myself and I was like aiming at them.
Yeah.
Like a scavenger aiming at his prey. You know, the guys, some were cool with me and some were like hostile. If you are hostile, you won't see me. If you are cool, you are my guy, then we'll flow. So from day one till last day, I was able to make up my way without really getting hurt. Even though I entered some argument with some people, but I knew how I can
maneuver your way out of it.
Negotiate my way out and I'll stay cool. If the argument is too hot, I'll go. But not because I am scared of the argument, but because I know that arguing for too long will not give me any solution. So no need going ranting when I can't do anything. And everybody believes that you only rant and stay quiet. So I won't take much of my time to be ranking and making noise with somebody that I won't do anything. So that's how I managed to get there. If you come to me in a cool way, we go. If you come in a harsh way and I want to take you, I see that you are still persisting, I leave. And I am fine.
No, you met your wife last night. How was the reaction? Did you guys spend last night together? Or
Yeah, I spent the night yesterday with my wife.
How was it? Tell us. How is it? Tell us.
You know, for 2 straight months, I did not have my wife by my side.
But you had Cynthia by your side?
I had women in the building.
No, Cynthia?
Yeah, Cynthia. Even though I saw a lot of comments on were saying whatsoever that they think I'm doing. But actually I was doing nothing with any lady. So the sweetness of a lady, the sweetness that I had last night, I would never felt in the house because I had no lady. They were just flatmate and we were just coexisting.
Yeah.
But some people have already taken it out there that has something to do, but really, really deep there had nothing to do with it. They're just very good friends and that could understand with me, and we played the game as we played it out. Those who understood the game, fine. Those who did not understand, good.
Fine.
The only good thing is that my wife understood the game very well and she was cool with me. Some people were like saying,
don't you think that she's just pretending now for the moment, and then when you guys go home, like officially home, and she'll bring all the things back? She was just pretending you last night because she missed you, but when you guys get home, she'll be like, okay, what were you doing since then?
Now we talked about it.
Okay.
She cannot pretend when she's talking about something. I know her very well.
Oh.
If she's hurt, even in the midst of people, she'll give it to me there. So since she came, I just look at her.
You said, oh my God.
Then she gave me the instances, what happened. So I just smiled. I told her, yes, she said she understand, even though some people have depressed her in the comment section,
Okay.
But she's still keeping high spirit. So I told her that, forget, don't even answer the comments.
You had this positive energy in the game where you always participate in games. Your music. Tell me about your music.
Well, like I was saying in the house, I'm an aspiring artist. I want to be a musician.
Yeah.
Even though I have a couple of songs that I've written down, but I've never recorded one. My first section of recording was in the Biggy mansion.
Okay.
And I promised myself and my fans there that as I'm leaving Biggy mansions, they will receive a hit from me, and a very, very hot one.
Oh my God! So thanks to hit.
So I'm preparing something very, very, very big.
Okay.
That I'm going to bring out, just to please my fans first, because what they did is I lack word to appreciate them, because I told them I could not have stay here for too long if they were not there for me.
Okay.
So if I'm here until I made it yesterday, it was because they stood solidly behind me, and so to appreciate them, since I don't have much to appreciate them, I'm going to remove a hit that they will dance out their shoes,
What was your best moment in the show?
My best moment in the show, my best moment is when we're having a task and I feel that I win the task.
Okay.
When I'm feeling victory, that's my best moment. There are times that I feel though nobody will realize that I'm hurt, but down in my spirit I'm cold. But I always try to prove strong, like I was the oldest in the house. So I try to put that spirit of an old man in the house. I cannot feel depressed among children, So even when I fail a task, I try to smile, but in me, oh God, what's this? So my best moments were when I win a task, and also when I'm taking some liquor during the Saturday party.
The Saturday party. Your best moment, we are taking liquor. So what was your worst moment in the show? Like moments that when they occur, you feel like, I mean, this is not supposed to happen like this. What was your worst moment on the show?
My worst moment is when I'm arguing with somebody.
Okay.
Like I'm arguing with, and I'm trying to prove a point. Somebody just feel that I need to see his or her own point.
Yeah.
Which I know well that what I'm saying is right. But since everybody else is saying,
I
always feel very bad, because it's like they feel that I don't know. So it always get me down. Those are the worst moments, especially when I'm arguing, shouting.
Okay.
Because I can recall some 2 or 3 times I really shouted, but I tried to manage myself and then escape the scene.
Okay. Now, what is the take-home message that you have as a man your age, you're oldest in the house, and people feel like this is a place for kids, or it's a child's play or something? What's the message that you have for people like you who are out there and they feel like they cannot get here, and maybe if they get here, people are going to criticize them or something? What message do you have for them?
The message I have for those out there who are older to come here, I didn't come here because I wanted to come here. I came here looking at the age frame they gave. If my age was out of the frame, I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
So if they gave a frame and I saw myself within, that's why I came. So even if you call me an old man, I'm very happy to be an old man, because if you don't get old, when you die, they'll say he died young. Death is something human being must undergo. And if you are an old man, you die, they say that man died gracefully, and they'll be happy for you. And if you want to always prove that you are a kid, but I will tell you that your age that you are cutting every day, one day they'll ask you, how old are you now? Your face and the wrinkles, they will tell you how old you are. So anybody that feels that he or she wants to come to Biggy's mansion next year and thinks that he or she is too old, when you look at the age frame given, if your age is still within it, come. And if they call you an old man, accept, because you are the old man. Age is not a ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
if I'm the oldest here, I should be the most happiest.
Yeah.
Because I've lived longer.
Yeah.
So I read some comment that, oh man, I said, so you want me not to get old? I'm happy getting old because I've gone some stages in life. And there are some people that might not even reach the stage. So if I've already attained that stage in life, until I can be somewhere to call me the oldest man, I should be very happy because I'm sure the oldest man in the world is a celebrity. Even if he is a cripple, and they say he's the oldest man in the world, everybody wants to know that oldest man. So I'm sure because I reached that final was because I was the oldest man, and a very proud oldest man too.
Who was your best flatmate in the show?
My best flatmate was Driba.
Okay.
Driba was the kind of man that I like. I don't negotiate to our friends. You know, if I sit there and meet people, my friend will just come like that. It's not like I need to enter some discussion with you before I know that you're my friend. The way we flow, I don't know this, my friend. We met, all of us, the first day that we met, we were all talking. But after the discussion, I did not say, Driba, come, let's go and talk. Yeah. We just hooked up and it was going.
So who's that one person that you couldn't keep up with? Like that one person that you feel like, the man is way before the herself. Like that one flatmate that you feel like they were getting on your nerves at every point in time.
No, getting on my nerves is when you get on my nerves I begin to look at you at time. But after when my heart is down, I take you normal. I believe 24 people had to be here. I was not in the position to select who has to be here with me. So it's when I'm annoyed with you that I begin to look at you at time. But I believe after some minutes, when we are not in any beefing again, I know that you are there. I'm not crossing your niche. You don't cross mine. Stay. I have no bad heart for you. But if you have a bad heart for me, I'm sure you will not show me because.
So, you have 1 million francs in your account right now, and you are a millionaire in France. CFA, what's the way forward for Bishop? What are you going to be doing after this?
Like I said, after this, after the Biggy store, I'm going straight to the studio.
Okay.
To record. After the recording, I'll be shooting.
Okay.
So that's the first project I have in mind.
Okay.
And that I must do before any other thing. Because before coming to Biggy asked me, if you are the winner, what will you do? To him, I'm going to record and produce a song for myself, please my people. So as I was lucky to be among the first three, the last three, I'm going to do just that.
Okay.
And so they mapped out.
All right. All right, congratulations on your win again. You're a million richer. I'll keep saying it. Guys, second runner up, Biggy 2021 by Biggy Studios. And of course, we wish you luck out there. Go shine, go make music. We're always here to share your music. Comment section is always there to react to your music. We'll watch it, we'll subscribe to your YouTube channel. And we have to keep moving. Guys, please keep following Bishop. And give me the very full name again. I want your full name. Bishop YT Extravagancy.
No, on Facebook is Bishop Giscard. But the full name is Bishop Waxy DBW Trafiganti.
Bishop Waxy DBW Trafiganti.
Yeah, that's the full
Bishop Waxy DBW Trafiganti. I finally got it. Well, good luck. Good luck for your endeavors.
Thank you.
Alright guys, it's been great for us right here on Biggy Afterburn, and I'm feeling so hyped, I'm feeling so excited that the season has finally come to an end. And you guys might be asking the other flatmates, the other finalists who are not here with us, and why they are not here with us. They are millionaires now. They are hustling, they're looking for more money. But possibly you're going to be getting them on the platform every time and anytime you want them to be on the platform, and keep following them on other platforms. I want to say shout out to all our comment section association members. Shout out to all our top fans. We love you so much. Thank you all for being there with us from day one up to this point. We also want to say shout out to all those who have been supporting Biggy Studios, all the bloggers, all the media outlets, all those who have been supporting us. We say thank you very much, and it's been amazing being with you all throughout the season. And a very big shout out to the man of the season, TJ. You have done an amazing job this season as a host of the show. And shout out to our red carpet host for yesterday, Benoit and Carol. You guys did a very amazing job. So, of course, it's been a good buy for us. Shout out to all our sponsors that have been with us this season. Yellow Card, Team Ray, Izinapi, Dan, and all the Mommy Raj, Bella B Beauty, and Spa. All of you are amazing, and thank you all for being with us right here on Biggy Studios all throughout this season, and it's been great talking to you all. It's been great you all following us on Biggy Afterburn, talking to your favorite flatmates. See you next season, God willing, and do stay blessed. I'm gone.